Hey folks, it's the movie Mobster here. I know I haven't done anything for a while, and I'm sorry for that. I've just been busy with work, and like I said at the end of my last review, I also write fan fiction, so doing the videos and writing all together, kind of hard to get time to schedule it all. Oh, and if you ever want to check out my fan fictions, you can go to the link right here on the right. I know I'm a little rambly right now, but that's because I'm doing this off the top of my head. The next review I have planned is Twilight. Yeah, you know Twilight. Sparkly vampires love story. Oh my god! I have a few things to say first. That's why I'm doing this, so the first half of the video won't just be 10-20 minutes of me ranting about it with no movie clips. So I just want to get this out of the way, and it's off the top of my head. I have a few ideas I want to say, but if I tend to ramble, well, that's why. I promise I won't do too many non-scripted things again. Now, well, I should be honest, in full disclosure, I have not actually read the books. I have tried. I've read things online, and I even go to the store and pick up the book sometimes and try to read a random passage. And oh my god! It's the most benign jumble of fucking mess I've ever seen in my life. I really can't figure out how to describe it. It's just so boring. And Stephanie Meyer, whatever the fuck her name is, just the worst writing style, worst descriptive adjectives. I read online one of her many descriptions of Edward, his beauty, how he was devastatingly handsome. What the hell is that? When I think of how to describe someone if they're good looking, devastating isn't usually a word I think. I think of things being destroyed. I wrote a whole series, and she might not even written the first story. It may have been stolen, which I don't even know how to react to that. I mean, someone else wrote this crap, but I will give her the benefit of the doubt. She's sadly enough become popular, and usually when people are that popular, someone comes out of the woodwork like, oh wait, I wrote this story a long time ago, see? Yeah, okay, we'll wait for the verdict on that before I judge her. But as for Meyer herself and her writing style, it's just horrible. I mean, there's no conflict, there's no character development, there's no story other than these two people are very beautiful and very much in love, which they really shouldn't be since they met for like, what, a week? That's it, they knew each other for a fucking week. And all of a sudden, oh, I love you, you're the most important thing in my entire life. But no, you shouldn't be with me because I'm evil, kind of, maybe, possibly. No, you're not. You're a jackass. And Edward stalks this woman. Yeah, he stalks Bella. He goes into her room while she's asleep and watches her. No, that's not touching and romantic. That's creepy. I don't care how long you've known someone, how long you've been in love, if you've been married, if you wake up and there's someone watching you sleep, your first reaction is to pow! Punch them! And then scream! And then call the cops! And then realize, oh wait, it's you. What the fuck are you doing watching me? See, those are some of the things. I don't want to get into a lot of it because I want to say a lot for the video. And I have a feeling there's going to be a lot to say. Hell, I know someone who even likes this book series and says, I don't need to be watching this movie. Which is, in its own weird way, makes me want to watch it even more. What I really want to get into about why I personally hate this is the fact that it's so fucking popular. It's this huge phenomenon for no reason. There's no merit to anything she writes. It's just dumb. Now, the 13, 14-year-old girls who it's aimed at, I don't blame them. They're stupid at this. They don't know what relationships are like or, how people are. They live in that fantasy world. That's fine. The weight of the world will soon crush their young spirits, so they should indulge themselves once. But it's like the people who are my age, the college kids, the 30, 40-year-old housewives, the grandmothers who read this and thinks it's beautiful. Shame on you! Shame on all of you! You are the downfall of society! I mean, my God, it blows my mind! Why are they Why? wouldn't even mind it that much if they would just admit it's crap. Look here. I have the Street Fighter movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I have it, and I like it. But I also know it's complete shit. Everything that the nostalgia critics said about it is true. It's campy, it's stupid, but it's in a fun way. And I like, yeah, it sucks, but hey, I like it. I even have this. Lunatics Unleashed. It's that, the extreme version of the Looney Tunes. Again, no one really wanted it. They just did it. It's kind of stupid, kind of cheesy, kind of cliche. But I saw it and I kind of liked it. I mean, this was an impulse buy. But, what the hell, it's just a way to kick back and relax. And that's fine. People can have that. And so they can like Twilight. I can't understand why they would, but you can like it. You just have to admit it's complete wish fulfillment fantasy bullshit. And then I'll leave you alone. But the people are out there who are like, oh my god, Twilight is the greatest thing mankind has ever or will ever invent! No. Just no. I can't believe it went on for 4 fucking books. And I can't believe that every time I look at USA Today, they're always up there on the top, 5 booksellers. 4 spots this woman has. All those books. And just the stuff I've heard just makes my head hurt so much. And on this new thing she has where she wanted to kill the Cullens because her book, the part of her book got released. Now, I understand that's shitty. I'm sorry that happened to her, that she was betrayed, no one likes that. But she needs to understand this. That's free advertising. You have hooked these people. It's out there. You can't do anything about it, but people saw it, whatever reason they liked it, and they want to see more. So just give them that. Don't be such a whiny little bitch about it. Oh, I need to kill the Cullens. Oh, I got out. Why? Why is that bad? And we all know how it's going to end anyway. It was just Twilight from Edward's point of view. So, jeez. The last thing I want to say is the thing about her and Stephen King. Stephen King went on record to say, I don't think she's a good writer. She can't write worth a darn, is what he said. And, well, he's right. Oh my god, the reaction from Twilight fans were insane. Like, all of them. They, fucking made videos and bombarded YouTube and made signs, I think. I don't know, but they're like, oh my god, how dare Stephen King say these horrible, blasphemous things about our goddess Stephanie Meyer. He must burn in hell. He's just trying to ride her coattails and get some of her fame, which he doesn't need because he's Stephen fucking King. I mean, you know how many books he wrote a book on writing. You have to know something about that. So the people are like, oh, he can't write at all. Yeah, he can. And oh, he only writes horror. No, he also wrote Stand By Me, which was hardly a horror movie or book. And he just likes to do horror because apparently he's good at it. I'm not going to fault him for that. And he has to be doing something good considering all the movies are based off his book, TV shows. It's always has a shitload of money. People buy stuff just based on his name alone. And then the one thing about Twilight fans is always when you point out how stupid the books are, how just god-awful the writing is, they're like, well, when you write a best-selling novel, then maybe you have right to criticize Stephanie Meyer. Well, guess who did that? Stephen King! So, I mean, just, like I said, just the fanaticism of this fan base is horrifying. I heard a story where these girls were beating the shit out of this one girl, dunking her head in the toilet trying to drown her. And when the teachers came in to break it up and brought them to the principal's office, the head girl who incited this mob said, well, she didn't like the book. That's not a valid reason for murder! That's something a sociopath thinks! And that's the kind of people that are attracted to this, who are just that fanatical, that devoted to it. They're fucking crazy. And God only knows what they're going to do next, or when the book comes out, or what. I don't know. Hell, I'm sure sure this video alone will get a ton of flames. And I'm sure my review will get a ton of flames. I intend to rip the shit out of this movie. And to all those crazy twitards, which, by the way, I love that saying, if you're going to flame my account, if you're going to flame this video, if you're going to flame my review, I just have one thing to say to you. Bring it on!